Sunday night, it will be Brady versus Rodgers, and we are joined now by Rob Parker. Rob, earlier this week, you picked the Packers to win. Tell us why.
I'm still staying there. Did you see Brady last week against the terrible Buffalo Bills? He had 0 touchdowns. 0, Skip. This is the decline.
Wait a second. He threw for 320.
We don't care about yards. It's not about yards. This is like the
Buffalo Bills had allowed the 4th fewest yards in the league. Go ahead.
Here we go. This is the same thing you talked about in the Super Bowl. While Nick Foles was cashing it for touchdowns, you talk about Brady throwing for 500 yards. He left points on the field. You know that in the first half. He sure did.
He scored the most points a losing team has ever scored. 33.
But he still left points.
Say that again. Say it one more time. He had to score the most. What? That's what I want to say. It one more time.
Say it one more time.
Say it slowly so we can hear you.
His coach's defense
that's not what you just
41
said.
points.
That's not what you said. Oh. But the bottom line is, along with Brady's decline, and we start to see that in the game against Buffalo. Yes, it's coming. I've seen it. The mountain is not that far. This might be it against the Packers.
God, you're just hoping against hope.
But here's the other thing. That defense is horrible. The Patriots defense, 25th in the league, 27th against the pass. Can we talk about, Shannon, some of the quarterbacks who have lit up the Patriots this year? Blake Bortles, the guy they want to run out of Jacksonville.
Thank you.
376 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Preach. Go.
Right?
Yep. Keep going.
All right.
How about your guy, Matt Stafford?
Matt Stafford. I picked that game.
Yeah.
He lit them up.
Yep.
Andrew Luck, 365, 3 touchdowns.
Wow.
Trubisky had 333 yards, couple touchdowns.
Whoa.
And Mahomes, 352, 4 touchdowns.
And scored 31 points in the second half at Foxborough.
Right. So there's no doubt in my mind that Aaron Rodgers can light this defense up and beat Tom Brady. So, number one, all of my hopes and dreams ride on Aaron Rodgers because he's a difference maker. He's that kind of guy.
Really?
And then number 2 will be the defense. And I'm talking about the Patriots' terrible defense. And number 3, Tom Brady. This will be Tom Brady. This will be like a bad night for Tom Brady. I'll say 1 touchdown, 2 or 3 picks.
Would you go 3?
No, I'm not going 3. I said,
you
2,
said 2 or 3.
I'll
You're like
say
Shannon.
2. I'll say 2.
You like cover. You hedge your bet like 2 or 3. Oh, no, it's 2.
1 touchdown, 2 picks, and the Pack, they beat the Patriots.
I'll go 3 picks for another dinner if you want to do that.
No, I'm not.
No. No, we can't legislate bad decisions. We're not going to legislate bad.
You're not gonna come on, Shannon. You're going to make sure I don't do that.
Yeah, I'm going with the Pack also because I believe this will be the game the Pack will look back and says, okay, when they're in the playoffs, it was the game in Foxborough that got us heading in the right direction. I agree with you, Rob. I think the Patriots defense, now, they do give up a lot of yards, but the one thing is that they normally keep people out of the end zone. I believe Aaron Rodgers, in order to win this game, you can't keep field goals, especially in Foxborough, and beat this football team. I believe they score. I believe they get, I said 31-30. So I'm going to stick with that score. But you also, when Tom Brady, you got to force him to kick some field goals like they did in Buffalo. He had an off night. Now, I don't believe he'll play as bad as he played against Buffalo, but I think the Packers defense can coax him into maybe a pick. I don't think he's going to throw 2. I can't remember the last time Brady threw 2 interceptions. Well, a couple of weeks ago, but as Skip would say, that was the defense's fault. You know, that was Coach Belichick.
Of course.
Malcolm Butler didn't play in the Super Bowl, and Tom Brady was still
Did he throw any interceptions in the Super Bowl?
No, but he gave up the big fumble.
Turnover.
Wait a second. Was that an unforced error?
I don't care.
That was a forced error.
Hold on to the football.
That was a great defensive play by Brandon Graham as opposed to a bad offensive play by the
With 2 minutes to go, hold on to the football.
The number one thing they teach the quarterback is ball security in the pocket.
Yeah, but when the quarterback is trying to overcome a horrendously bad defense in a shootout, he might take a chance and a risk that he wouldn't normally have to take because the other team's already scored 41.
That's what they said. It's like, man, if you'd have got them touchdowns in the first half, we wouldn't be having to try to stop this team in the second half.
And Skip, you got to admit, go back and rewatch the film, the tape. He left about 10 points on the field. At least 10 points.
10 points.
Yes.
And he dropped the touchdown.
33.
And he dropped the touchdown.
That should have been like a...
He didn't drop the touchdown. That was like a 5-yard pass.
Catch that ball, turn up field, and keep going.
Oh, yeah. He runs a 4-flat 40, Tom Brady does.
Hey, all he had to do was outrace Malcolm Jenkins to the end.
It would have made it.
Malcolm Butler. So what's your score? 31-30. What's your score?
I got 27-17.
So you got Tom Brady scoring only 17 against the Green Bay?
Yes, Plaxico Burress.
Okay, so you're going Plaxico. So, Rob Parker, I actually think you've made a pretty sound bet here. I can give you 5 good reasons why Aaron Rodgers and company should win this game. I can give you 1 reason why I believe New England will win this game, and that 1 reason is the only number 12, and that's Tom Brady at Foxborough. He's just not going to lose to Aaron Rodgers. He lost to him head-to-head once at Lambeau, and you see him walking off the field. I keep seeing the clip this week. He was yelling a really bad word, as loud as he could yell.
Did he shake Aaron's hand?
He yelled.
We know he don't
he
like
doesn't shake anybody's hands.
He's a sore loser.
He is the Michael Jordan of the NFL.
Here we go.
Well, that's what he is.
No, he's not.
No, Michael Jordan's undefeated in big games.
Oh.
Tom Brady lost to Eli twice.
What?
Tom Brady's only won 5 Super Bowls.
No, but he's lost to
and he's
Eli
played
twice.
In 8. So
and a backup quarterback. Eli twice and a backup quarterback.
Tom Brady's actually played in more finals or championship games than Michael Jordan played in because he was 6-0. Tom's played in 8 Super Bowls.
Would you rather be 6-0 or 5-3?
Would you believe that Tom Brady's had 5 game-winning drives in Super Bowls and had a 6th that got canceled by the luckiest play in the history of the Super Bowl, the David Tyree face mask?
We're not talking about it. We already discussed that Bill Belichick was responsible for it.
So I've given Shannon Sharp, the Hall of Famer, all these points because, listen, Aaron Rodgers' defense is playing at a significantly higher level than Belichick's defense. They were really good.
Right.
They were really good at the Rams. They sacked Jared Goff 5 times.
They could have won that game.
They were all over him. And that Jair Alexander, that kid that's playing corner for them, he's, as Belichick raved about, he doesn't rave about kids like he did about that kid this week. He's going to be a star.
Well, like you said, Ty Montgomery sabotaged Aaron Rodgers. Like you said, Coach Belichick sabotaged Tom Brady.
Okay, well, that was ultimate sabotage. To keep the guy off the field for 4 quarters.
Well, to keep the guy off the field for the last 2 minutes of the ball game.
Well, who's to say he would have pulled it off?
Because that's what he does.
Oh,
we
really?
know he would have done it.
He's got 2 game-winning drives in his whole playoff career. And by the way, his playoff career features 1 Super Bowl and only one 9 years ago. And you guys act like he's a godsend.
Yeah.
Like,
But even when you talk about Tom Brady, it's more. Have you watched the Tom Brady highlight video? Adam Vinatieri has 30 minutes in it because it's always a field goal. That's the only way he can do it. He never throws a game-winning touchdown.
Malcolm Butler saved Tom Brady's career.
Saved his bacon.
Saved his bacon. Did he not?
He did. He saved his bacon.
do you realize in that game in the 4th quarter?
Here we go.
Listen to this.
Here we go.
Tom Brady threw for 124 yards in only the 4th quarter, going 13 of 16 against the Legion of Boom. Are you kidding
me? What did Coach Belichick's defense do? 0 points.
0.
Tom Brady controlled the football the whole
Same thing, the Atlanta Falcons. What did the defense do to get them back into that?
Just a minute.
0.
So Aaron Rodgers goes into Foxborough with a better defense, a better receiving core. There's no Devontae Adams on the Patriots. They just don't have it. They used to have Gronk, but he missed practice on Thursday because he's got a bad back and a bad ankle. And as the great Shannon Sharp points out, I don't even know. He'll probably try, but he can't bend and he can't stretch for balls. So if Tom Brady doesn't hit him right here, he's not going to get it.
Well, he should. If he to go, you should put it right there.
Okay.
Well, Wes Welker would disagree with you that he'll get it. He could throw the ball right there.
That was good.
I told you that's the only bad throw he's had. And what is he? He's 27-10, 37 playoff games. He made 1 bad throw.
Hey.
1 bad throw.
Skip and I were doing the show, the old show, on that Monday after the Super Bowl, and Skip, I give it to you.
I came to play.
He came to play,
I
and he
sucked
said
it up. I said that was a bad throw.
It was a bad
Even
throw.
though many in Patriot Nation thought that Wes Welker should have caught it. He got his hands on it and didn't catch it.
Rob, did you know this? That Tom Brady has played 37 playoff games. In 23 of those playoff games, Coach Belichick's defense has allowed 0 points in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
Wow.
And do you know why?
That's unbelievable.
Tom Brady just takes over the 4th quarter and owns it.
This is not make it take it, Skip Bayless.
Yes,
you don't get to score a touchdown and keep the ball. You got to kick to the opposing team.
Yeah. What's the time of possession? It's always like.
That's an incredible stat. It tells you about
in 37 playoff games, the Patriots defense is allowing 2.9 points per 4th quarter.
And the other one isn't it something like the 41 points they gave up? That was the first time a Patriots team had given up 40 points in a playoff. Aaron Rodgers played on a team 5 times.
3 40-point games and 5 37
right?
more.
Am I right?
Got a running game on Sunday. Aaron Rodgers. He's got Aaron Jones.
If Sonny Michel comes, will Sonny Michel play?
I don't think he's going to play.
Okay.
I think they're going to have a kick returner as the primary.
So who are you picking in this game? You still picking the Patriots?
Listen, I tell you, I keep trying to warn you guys, you don't bet against the real number 12, especially in Foxborough. Usually you don't bet against him in Super Bowls. You got lucky in the last Super Bowl. Well, you just did.
What do you mean I got lucky?
Because Belichick sabotaged Brady.
Don't do that,
Well, he
Skip.
did.
Stop saying that.
Malcolm Butler on the sideline.
Sabotage.
If Malcolm Butler plays the whole game, what happens?
Malcolm Butler.
There's no way they
Wait a
score
minute. You
41.
mean to tell me that Bill Belichick didn't want to win a sixth
He
Super
did
Bowl?
not.
Yes,
I
he
told
did.
you that. He did not. He should have been fired after the game, and I'm serious. I'm not exaggerating. That was a fireable offense.
It's
to give
not.
up 41.
5 Super Bowls.
No, fireable was what happened in Atlanta with 1st and 10 at the 22, up by 8.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You, Shannon, you kneel down 3 straight times, kick a field goal, you're up by 11. That Super Bowl's done. That's bad coaching.
Yeah, or Pete Carroll throwing the ball. That's fireable.
That's a
5
fireable.
Super
Not
Bowls.
fireable.
Yes, it is.
Beast Mode had carried the ball from the 1 yard line, 5 times during the regular season and not made it.
How did it get to the one yard line? He had just run for 12 or 13 yards to get there. Shannon, he had over 100 yards in that Super Bowl game.
I like the play call.
Now, of course you do. The guy, yeah, I bet you do.
Malcolm Butler made the greatest break on a ball you'll ever see under pressure.
Save Tom Brady's bacon.
Yeah.
Save his bacon.
After Tom Brady had led yet another game-winning drive.
I'm glad you said that because that's what Ray Allen did. After LeBron James scored 16 fourth quarter points, has 4. You know what? I'm glad you said that, Skip.
I'm glad you said that because LeBron James in the last 3 minutes of that game had 3 unforced error turnovers.
60.
Or even I'm saying, what are you doing, LeBron? And then wait a second, LeBron James takes the 3 to tie and bricks it. He bricks it so badly. Long rebound after Chris Bosh, kick it into the corner of Ray Allen, and I fall on the floor.
No, but don't forget the other part of that. One thing I'm going to say. Who was not in that game during that
Tim Duncan was
Tim Pop. Everybody says he's the greatest coach. Tim Duncan's not there for a rebound, Skip.
So, Sunday night, I have Tom Brady 30, Green Bay 28. And that's what it'll be. Tom Brady 30 to 28.
Tom Brady.
And I'm going to hit you with one last number. Tom Brady at home is 111 and 18. 111 wins and only 18 losses. That's who you're betting against. Good luck with that.
So, in other words, he has lost at home.
Well,
A lot of those wins are against the Jets, the Bills, the Dolphins. Those are where all those wins are piled up. I bet you if you go back and do what we do with Matthew Stafford, how many of those wins come against teams that finish over 500? Not many.
How many was that involved?
Which one is that? Click. Oh.
Don't tell him. Shh. Rob was pointing to that thing behind us. So how many of those wins came via that?
Spygate.
Oh, so you're trying to tip him off?
No. It don't tip. It don't tip.
We don't know how many that they had the defensive signals of the other team. Skip,
Well,
you know that's a fact.
It is Belichick.